Who are you? What do you want from your life? Ask that question. And once you know the answer, write it down. Write down exactly what you want for your life vision, your life purpose. And once you have that, go over it every single day. Every single day. Create pictures in your mind. Write down how you are going to get that life. What do you have to do to claim that life? Who do you have to become to claim that life? You see, most people when asked that question can't answer it. Most people when asked, what do you want from life, cannot answer the question. They don't know what they want for their own life. They're just wandering around here aimlessly. Most people don't even know what they really want for their own life. And guess what? People who don't know where they're going to end up. Someplace they don't want to be. That does not have to be you. The first key is to get quiet. Get in a space alone and ask yourself, who am I? What do I really want for my life? What do I need to do to live my best life? What is my purpose? Why must I do this? What example do I want to set to everyone around me, especially those I love, those close to me? What legacy do I want to leave? Once you have that clarity and clear purpose, you can get to work, making every day your best day, growing and evolving every day, setting the example of a great life every day, loving the life you are living every day. Claim that life today. Don't put it off any longer. You deserve this.
Who are you? Have you really been living the life you want to live? Or are you living the life others expect of you? Have you settled for something you don't really want just so you can fit into this world? Because it was easy? Do you change who you really are to fit in with others? I'm here to tell you that you deserve better. You deserve to live a life as yourself, to speak and live your truth, to live your fullest potential. Not only do you deserve it, but you owe it to the future generations to set that example. You owe it to this world to inspire others to follow their dream life, to live their fullest, highest expression of themselves. You can decide to conform. You can decide to fit in. That's certainly easier, certainly more comfortable. But you can also decide to live your best life while you are alive. We don't get long on this earth in these bodies. Why not make the most of it before we go out? Why not leave a lasting impression on our family, our loved ones, and future generations? Why not set the example of happiness, the example of a fully lived life, the example of love, peace, and true joy that all come from being free of opinions and just going for what you want in life? Live big, you deserve it. Live brave, others are counting on it. Live happy, live free, that's your true nature.
But just these three things will carry you if you let them. First and foremost, knowing who you are. Knowing who you are. Being able to answer this question, who am I? And what do I want? Understanding that because I am connected to the source of all that is, All that is possible for me. That's who I am. And what do I want? I don't want to just be successful in the world. I don't want to just make a mark or have a legacy. The answer to that question for me is I want to fulfill the highest, truest expression of myself as a human being. I want to fulfill the promise that the Creator dreamed when He dreamed the cells that made up me. What do I want? You must have some kind of vision for your life. Even if you don't know the plan, you have to have a direction in which you choose to go. I never was the kind of woman who liked to get in a car and just go for a ride. I had a boyfriend who would say, let's just go for a ride. I want to know, where are we going? Do we have a destination? Is there a plan? Or are we just riding? What I've learned is that's a great metaphor for life. You want to be in the driver's seat of your own life, because if you're not, life will drive you. Number two, you must find a way to serve. Martin Luther King said that not everybody can be famous, but everybody can be great, because greatness is determined by service. Now, we live in a world where everybody wants to be famous and where we admire people for just being famous. We think being known brings us value. The truth is, all of that will fade in time. The real truth is that service and significance, service and the significance that you bring to your service is that which is lasting. And if you look at all the most successful people in the world, whether they know it or not, they have that paradigm of service. For many years, I was really just happy to be on TV, and people would stop and say, oh, you on TV? Yeah, I'm on TV. I like being on TV. It's a nice job. And it was about the time that I received my honorary doctorate from Spelman around 1993, that I went back and I took a long look at what it was I was doing on TV, and made a decision that I was no longer going to just be on TV, but I was going to use TV as a platform, as a force for good, and not be used by TV. And I will tell you, my decision to make that significant change in the way I operated on television, using television as a service, changed my career exponentially. Service, using whatever it is you produce, your product, as a way of giving back to the world. When you shift the paradigm of whatever it is you choose to do to service, and you bring significance to that, success will, I promise you, follow you. Service and significance equals success. That's number two. Number three, it's so simple, but so hard to do. Always do the right thing. Always. Be excellent. People notice. Think of how you notice. You go to Taco Bell, somebody gives you an extra napkin and some sauce. You notice. You want to go back to that person, because even at Taco Bell, excellence shows itself. Be excellent. Let excellence be your brand. So doing the right thing, even when nobody knows you're doing the right thing, will always bring the right thing to you. I promise you that. Why? Because the third law of motion is always at work. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. That is so true in all of our lives.